Everyone, Paul here. Today I want to talk a little bit about dividend investing. This is a new topic that I'm going to be going over on my channel. This is mainly to see the compounding journey someone can take with compound interest. Basically, showing you my account over time and seeing how well it grows, what stocks I'm currently involved in, and seeing how well it grows over time. Now, with doing this method, it is a way of making passive income, but you have to do your research on which stocks you want to buy. What I focus on is finding the stocks that pay monthly. That way you can kind of grow a monthly income with dividends, and you can slowly compound. You can slowly compound and grow a month-to-month base income with dividend investing. So today we're going to be looking at the two stocks that I currently own, how much I have, and what their current rate of pay is. And when I get my dividend payout, I'll make another video. But the point of these videos is kind of see where it grows over time with compounded interest and the dividend payouts. So let me show you what I currently have in my portfolio. Okay, so we see that I currently own 34 shares of PFLT. That is the Penitive Park Floating Rate. And I own Main Street Capital. I own one share of that. So we're going to look real quickly at what the dividends pay out for these and how much I potentially will make starting right now with dividend investing. So first, let's look at PFLT. And what I like doing is when I look at how much they're paying is I try to look for the NASDAQ site, which is right here. So you type in the ticker symbol of that share, and you'll find it here. I like looking here. Okay, so we can see that this one pays every single month, and for the $10 right now, the $10 that you put in for the per share, you'll be making 10 cents back. So they do increase their dividend over time, so it's not going to be stuck at a 10-cent dividend payout. Eventually this is going to hit 11 cents. So my goal right now with this one is to obtain at least 2,000 shares. And right now, to get 2,000 shares, well, that's still a lot. That's still a lot of money, but that's what compound interest does. My goal is to get to 2,000 shares of PFLT. And right now, for the current price, that would be about $20,000. So when that happens, when I have 2,000 shares of PFLT, and if the price goes to $1, it might take a very long time, but if it gets anything close to $1, that will create a $2,000 a month dividend payout every single month. But till now, or until it gets to that point, it's very cheap to actually attain one share of this. So the more you have, the more you will increase your monthly dividend payout. So this will help anything with any kind of small kind of budget. What I'm kind of doing is I'm just going to let it compound over time. So I will make a video when I get my dividend payout and show you my compounding journey. But my main focus right now is this stock, and to put as much into it as I can, and to compound my dividends every single month. We'll see where it grows, but right now we can see that I own 34.44 shares. And when I get my first dividend payout, it's automatically going to go into it, so you'll see this number change. You'll see this number change in my next video. It won't be a lot because it's just 34 shares. So right now, the 34 shares that I have, 34.44 times about 10 cents, that's a $3 if that's right, that's a $3.44 month income by doing absolutely nothing. So that $3.44 is going to go, is automatically going to go back into PFLT. It's not going to give me a full share, but it will start growing my number of shares. The next one I have is Main Street Capital, and I've heard good things about this one, so let's look that one up. Okay, right now Main Street Capital is priced about $40. So let's look at the NASDAQ website. Okay, we can see that Main Street Capital is every single month, and for every share, it looks like it's not like, it doesn't look consistent like the PFLT, but that's about 23 cents. So the dividend payout I'll get will be 23 cents. So for every, so for $40, is it $40? Let's actually look at it here. Look at the price, $40.32. So every time you put in for $40.32, you'll make a dividend payout of 23 cents. So if we add that all up, let's keep that number in our head. This will be the estimate of my first monthly dividend payout from both. What was that? That was 23 cents for Main Street Capital. So that was 23 cents for Main Street Capital. 23 cents. Keep that in mind. And then, what was the other one? PFLT. And we had 34 times 10. What was that? 23 cents. So yeah, right now my monthly income, a small starting income, is $3.63. Now this will change. The numbers will compound over time as I use my dividends to put it back in. To see the power of compounding, the younger you are, the better. The more you can put in the beginning, the better. It allows more time for your compound interest to grow. This is one method to creating passive income. What I do personally is I create just a little bit from each paycheck, and I buy certain shares. So it's very easy for like PFLT to buy a $10 share. You can compound real fast since you do make about 10 cents per share. So those are the two ones I'm focusing on right now. Is really I want to grow my PFLT, and I'll probably be putting a little bit more into Main Street Capital. But I am going to be letting this compound over time, and it's my compounding dividends are going to be reinvesting and going back in. So anyway, over time I'm going to see how this affects the account. So I will be updating you guys pretty much when I get my next. I'll show you when I get my first dividend payout. I'll do that, and I'll make a video when I buy more PFLT, Main Street Capital, or any more shares from Robinhood. Anyway, this is a great way of making some passive income by doing absolutely nothing. It compounds over time. So what I kind of want to do in these videos is show you the growth over time, and how I would advise people to start doing this. And the younger you are, the better. But anyway, if you guys like this video, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in future videos.